there's a big shift happening, and I've been feeling it very deeply for a few months now. I chalked it up to the collective and what's happening in our country right now, considering there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of violence. And I'm starting to realize that, yes, that may play a factor into this, but what I'm actually feeling is a collective shift in perspective of what makes them happy, what brings them joy. And a lot of it has to do with career. I've been doing so many career readings for people who are just simply unhappy with who they are, with the job that they have, and people wanting to branch out and do something different because they're not happy where they are. And so I feel like the collective shift is more to do with worthiness and what you deem worthy, instead of the fear and chaos that is happening around us. Now, don't get me wrong, that is a factor in what I'm feeling, but it's not the main part of it. I think people are fed up. They're fed up with the economy. They're fed up with money. They're fed up with their employers overworking them and making them like burnt out. People are tired of being burnt out. And I know myself also, I run my own business. I'm also burnt out. I'm burnt out on the people who take, and who don't give much back in return and expect me to give free things to them. Free things don't buy food. Free things don't pay rent. They don't pay electricity. And so as much as I love helping people, and I do it to the detriment of myself, I've learned to set boundaries, just like a lot of people are learning to do right now. And it's very hard. So with that, what's the advice, Spirit? 6 of Wands, recognizing your worth and recognizing what brings you happiness and your joy. Like literally 6 of Wands in the Sun. It's like being successful brings you joy, but why not be successful in your joy? Why not be prideful of your joy? And I say that in a way of like owning your own happiness and your own peace and your own joy. You can't expect other people to bring that to you. You have to really delve inside of yourself and ask yourself what brings you that happiness, what brings you that joy. And I know a lot of people don't know what that is. A lot of people don't. And that's fine. You're learning, you're healing, you're growing, and that's okay. So, how do they learn their happiness? Pushing through the fear. The Strength card reversed in the Knight of Wands is being creative, pushing through, doing things you don't usually do, learning things you don't usually learn, traveling. Like, it's literally pushing through your fear, whatever your fear is. If you're afraid of taking the leap towards a new job because you're afraid that you're not going to get paid the same amount, take the leap. Negotiate, right? If you're afraid you're never going to find love, but you're sitting at home on your computer or reading a book or whatever, but you're not leaving your house, of course you're not going to find love. You have to step outside of your comfort zone in order to go past this big entire shift that you've been feeling, that you've been so scared of. And I think that that's the problem, is we've done things so much to the point of like we're in that comfort zone and we're no longer growing. But when you're no longer growing, Spirit will nudge you to push outside of that comfort zone because you have better things coming for you, right? You can't be great if you put mediocre effort. You can't be extraordinary when you're stuck in comfort. And so Spirit is asking you to push outside of that comfort zone, because that's where things will grow. That's where things will push. That's where you're meant to go through. And you grow through what you go through. Like flowers, right? You start as a seed in the soil. You get watered. And I don't know if you know this, but water equals emotions in the spiritual realm. And so you water your little seeds with emotions and happiness and joy and peace and all of the good, even the bad ones, the sadness, the anger. You funnel that into something that you've planted, it will grow. It will grow. Keep funneling the energy into what brings you happiness, what brings you peace, what brings you comfort, because that is the path that Spirit wants you to walk down. It's not the path of money. It's not the path of rich. It's not millionaire path. It's not the path of staying with your husband who abuses you. It's stepping out of your comfort zone and following your own peace or your happiness. Okay? I love you guys. If you want your own personal reading, no, fuck that. You need a personal reading. Book with me at themagnoliamystic.com.